How's it going, everyone? AkibanaZero here, and I'm back with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, you guys have been repeatedly telling me that the game's not over, Akibana, keep playing. So here I am. I'm going to keep playing with no Sayori, apparently. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Or this. Anything whatsoever. What's going on here anyway? So let's play the game. I'm gonna be doing this voice from now on whenever I see the... I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and they'd catch up to me. But it's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What? What the hell is going on? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Pretty much story of my life. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. AkibanaZero. I'm assuming it's a girl's voice. Come in. Monika? What the heck just happened there? Monika just appeared in a pixelated mess. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh. There's another distortion in the matrix. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. So, Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki. Sayori does not exist in this universe, in this part of the Matrix, apparently. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? I light up now at hearing about manga. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Of course it is, Monika. Of course it is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Dude, are you just, like, humoring her? Is that what you're doing? I don't think I want to join your club if you're gonna be this... literaturist? Did Monika say she? Hey, AkibanaZero. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. I mean, yeah, she's pretty, and she's smiling at me and talking to me sweetly, so I guess... Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? I know, right? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, AkibanaZero, you know that? Really? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, really? I am. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Oh, woe is me, seriously. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Blah, blah, blah. I'm back! Why is she appearing like a distortion in the Matrix? Something's up with Monika, right? I mean, she's not an option for the poems in the beginning of the game, so there's something up with Monika. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? Wait, she's a distortion as well. What's going on here? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, AkibanaZero. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I guess, okay. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Not really. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into AkibanaZero in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? What the frick is up with this girl? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, AkibanaZero? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know I didn't really plan on coming here. I know you didn't really plan on coming here. And you can't read properly, right? But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't you let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, AkibanaZero, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Yeah, psycho chick right over here. Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very careful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, Yuri. The deepest regions of the heart that you can stab at, right? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Like, there's another choice for vice president. I mean, Natsuki would probably kick you all out anyway. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Looking this way, huh? Meat for you to chop up, right? Do you agree as well, AkibanaZero? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, AkibanaZero. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, AkibanaZero? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. AkibanaZero, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. AkibanaZero, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? I mean, okay, tsundere, psycho chick, something. She's something. I don't know yet, but she's something, okay? I guess you probably will be happy. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Whew. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Something suffocating, like very close to suffocating. A dream of suffocation. Suffocation? That's in poor taste, I guess. Okay, I can only make a poem for these two. Alright. Let's try. I'm gonna pick what word am I feeling about here. How am I feeling right now? Kind of miserable, I'd say. Do I feel fluffy? I don't feel fluffy. Vivacious? What does that even mean? Universe, passion, scars. Scars, yeah, definitely scars. Whirlwind, marshmallow, puppy, spinning, puppy, precious. I'm spinning out of control here. Question, portrait, secretive, rose, flower, graveyard. I might end up in a graveyard, actually. Broken, pure, giggle, joy, horror. I am staring at all of this in horror, actually, as it happens. Boop, no way. Infallible, fireflies, skirt, lots of skirts, actually. Kitty, prayer, I pray I survived this. Unending, judgment, depression, playground, unstable, whistle, excitement, alone. I do feel quite alone. Contamination, parfait, promise, ocean, heaven sent, massacre. There might be a massacre afoot. Meager, papa, pain, climax, bed, flee, I need to flee. Dazzle, flying, cry, awesome, nature, grief, peace, special, anger, sweet, deceptively sweet, I'd say. Hop, disarray, sunny, poof, feather, hard. I might go poof, actually. Blanket, rain cloud, daydream, raindrops, disown, milk, comfort, covet, sadness, definitely sadness, hopeless, disoriented. I am disoriented from all this. Swimsuit, uncontrollable, frightening, anime, frightening, I'm definitely frightened. Strawberry, landscape, unrequited, fickle, determination, entropy, nightgown, bubbles, suicide, suicide, embrace, heartbeat, philosophy, vitality, electricity, agonizing, inferno. I am in an inferno of despair. Breathe, warm, amazing, fireworks, extraordinary, dance, lazy, sugar, holiday, intellectual. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and dance. Cheeks, starscape, shopping, forgive, waterfall, together. Forgive me, Sayori. Laugh, effulgent, what does that mean? Atone, destiny, sticky, twirl, tragedy. It's a tragedy what I'm going through here. Vivid, aura, games, whisper, journey, ribbon, marriage, shiny. Despise, I despise this game. Oh, the fuck is this? The fuck is this? What the fuck was all of that? What the fuck was all of that? Okay, listen over here, guys. We're gonna stop over here. We're gonna save. We're gonna save here. Okay? Right. We're gonna save over here, and we're gonna play this in the next video. Okay, so if you enjoyed what you're watching here today, leave it a like and subscribe to my channel because it helps a lot. I'd also like to thank all of my patrons for supporting me, and if you would like to support me, you can head over to patreon.com/AkibanaZero to help me continue growing this community that I've been growing. And of course, if you want to chat about Doki Doki and other visual novels and games and anime and the dankest of memes, you can head over to my Discord channel in the description below. And I will catch you next time.